This week's auto repair, I will be restoring a Honda Pilot door dent by gluing it. Does this door shell need to go to the wrecking yard, or is it possible to remove this dent by using the PDR and body repair techniques? I'm going to share the tab by tab sequence, how I get a dented door from looking like this to looking like this with hot glue. Hello and welcome back. I'm Clark Ken, the Man of Steel. This video I am dedicating to all my auto body paint subscribers. The storyline behind this repair, while the customer was backing up his vehicle, his child sitting in the back seat opened up the door into a cement pillar. It was a frightening moment for all three passengers. The door shell inside is damaged. The dent is 2 feet by 2 feet. The door needs to go to the wrecking yard. A new door shell replacement on an SUV is around $1,000. That does not include blending, R&Ing the part transfer from the old door to the new door. The customer is not paying extra for glassing the panel. So in other words, he's not paying for the extra play. He wants me to straighten out the door only. Then he will repaint the panel on a later date. We are transitioning into the shop. Check out today's setup and tool arrangement. My tool palette for today, starting with a Harbor Freight moving blanket, an auto body puller, a 91% alcohol and microfiber, a torch or a heat gun, Tabweld PDR glue along with an assortment of Black Plague tabs. I will be packing some heat with a 300 watt heat gun, a PDR light, a slide hammer, and a mini lifter, a knockdown, a Ballpeen hammer, and a body hammer. Time to flip the switch and light up this damage. Now it's time to start restoring this door. Starting with the Harbor Freight moving blanket, I'm going to wrap this rear quarter panel and tape it up. This will help protect the paint. Now it's time to set up and position the auto body machine puller. Putting the chain in place, winding up the adjustment pulley and pin to the height of the door dent. Turning the handle clockwise. The cable is pulling the pulley up. After 21 revolutions, locking the pin. Hooking up the chains, moving the puller forward to take out the slack. Going to scrub down the panel with alcohol. Most paint shops would grind off the paint and weld pins and tabs to the panel to pull the dent. Instead, I'm going to be using a strong glue called Tabweld, placing the tab to the edge and running the eye bolt through the shackle. We need pulling perfection on the first pull. If not, the door will be heading to the metal trash bin for the recycling center. The auto body puller is doing all the work, pulling the edge. Did you hear that? That was inside the door shell and the upper door releasing. One more time. That pop and release is music to my ears. Moving forward with more pulling. Wow, did you hear that? One more time. That was the loudest pop ever in the shop. It sounded like an echo chamber. If you're new to my channel, put in the comments that you're a new subscriber and the Man of Steel will personally message you back. I want to hear from you, good, bad, or ugly. I will need to check the chat in the comments. Do you have any glue hate or glue love? I would like for you to mention the glue you're using down below. Even if the glue is already mentioned, mention it anyways because I want to do a glue head count. I want to find out the most popular glue out there. Do you use Gorilla Glue, Amazon glue, a Home Depot glue? Do you like using that Blue Light Special glue? Post it down below. Here is the results after the first pull. You may want to rethink your ink when it comes to PDR glue. I just pulled 2 layers of metal and the glue never broke free. This glue is like a gift that keeps on giving. Tab weld, it held like a weld. The gap is looking consistent, it closed up nicely. Put away your grinders and welders. I have a much quicker route. Here's the remaining damage. Now I'm switching to smaller tabs. Squeezing tab weld to the tab. Tab kill number 1. Gluing it to the panel. Pulling the slide hammer. I'm scaling down the size of the dent. Bulking up the dent and roughing it out. The dent continues to turn. The turn gets tighter, moving down toward the bottom of the door. I'm going to slightly turn the tab counterclockwise to match up with the crease. Going down the door, going to repeat it 15 times. I'm going to grip it and rip it. This is tab kill number 6. Pulling the slide hammer back and bang. Tab kill number 7. Tab kill number 8. 15 total tab kills. I'm spreading glue and waiting 15 seconds for the glue to set up. Then I'm ripping the tab off with the slide hammer. You can see the dent is slowly disappearing. The door is getting restored by gluing it. I call this the 15 by 15 wet pull session. Now I'm going with a larger black tab, covering half the tab. I don't want to pull any more surface than half of the tab. Here is tab number 1, and now tab number 2. I'm going to loop the eye bolts with my fingertips, going to pull the tabs at the same time, bringing up the metal evenly. I'm leaving pulling tension on the tab. Next step, I have my window protector and window wedge in place. I ran my PDR window tool down the door. I'm bringing up the remaining dented areas. It's time to switch gears. Going to do some knockdown work. Switching. Went back to pushing with the window tool. Bringing up the low areas. If you're a beginner, 2 hammers are better than 1. I'm using 1 hammer as a knockdown. I will continue to teeter back and forth, pushing and doing knockdown work. Back to swinging the iron. With my tool, I'm leveraging off the window protector and glass, fine-tuning the remaining micro lows. This is precision tool placement before every push. Leaving pressure on the tabs, giving the glue a few squirts of the 91% alcohol. I notice there's another area that needs attention to detail. I'm going back in with a black plague tab and mini lifter to finish up the door edge. I'm going to show you the before and the after. Now it's time to end this with a bang.
Nice.
As I'm showing you the final results, I want to plug my sponsor of this video. I want to thank Black Plague for their help in this repair. For those of you that like to buy low and sell high, there is a 15% discount link down below for all my subscribers. You will easily make your money back after the first repair, and it's 100% write-off. These tabs will help you scale it, skill it, and kill it like a Black Plague. The customer did not want to pay extra for glassing out the panel. since he's going to repaint the door at a later time. Now, after seeing the results, the customer's not sure if he wants to repaint the door or just touch it up. What would you do? Would you touch it up or would you repaint it? Leave a comment down below. I want to thank you for stopping by and hitting the play button. Do you like free Dent content? If you're like me, you're going to get another dent. I can show you how to restore your future dents by gluing it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you when I release my next clip.